All right, today is March 12th, 2025. Um, I took I took two trades today. Yeah, I only took two trades today. Both of them ended up break even. Both this one eventually worked out. Stop loss was too tight. This one worked out after it stopped me out. The main level was never breached, but my stop loss did get breached. I did get both of them over 10 points, but the goal for this one worked out after being stopped out at break even, and then this one worked out after being beyond my stop loss and then going back to that same level. So I'm gonna, I think I have them on the screen. So I just go to where the screens are 10, 12, and 12:53. So the both of them were short. All right, so both of them were short. So let's just go here, and then we run through the day. All right, so I was looking for. I had a nice level right here. I want to see price come back up to. This is our news. We had a news at 8:30. We can see that price on NQ. Because NQ wants to move to that level. ES was holding its ground, not really wanting to go above yesterday's high. Yeah, NQ started rejecting the last week's low and whatever level this was here, and then this little right here, this little mark here matches with just with this here. So just trying to get an idea of what the market's really working with. Not really seeing anything that's synced up. As you can see that ES is at its current demand zone. NQ is not even there yet, so it's very conflicting. Only thing I could say is that we did get an absorption level with a buy felt level. Price did kind of react to it, so maybe I could have entered at the reaction down here. All right, but we're so close to the demand zone, I'm not really interested in any of that, right? Price eventually had this weird spike. Now I'm kind of interested to see what price does. They do both hit their levels, so maybe I could have entered, put my stop loss right above. But like I said, we're still at the demand zone, so not interested. But I did just watch price tumble all the way down. Um, Without me, I just start to reject. All right, so now I'm starting to get interested. We break below. We do have some wicks. We do have some buying absorption. So I have to be I have to be aware of that. We have buying and absorption right here. So I'm being aware and cautious of that. I marked the that huge spike. I marked the body. I see that we got above it on NQ, so that's okay. I'm gonna mark the wick and keep the wick as the foundational footing for this. This is 945 candle, I believe. Let's go back a little bit. This is the 952 candle that turns 953. All right, so that's what that was. All right, so let's really start pushing. I know price is moving a little slow. All right, I'm currently burning the thing. All right, so price comes back up here on NQ. ES is holding this one very nicely. I really like what happened here. So we have some form of selling. Right now, these are the current candles, so I'm not really so vested in the buying side of it. Where our prior sales we had from this level came in a little earlier. So with price showed the wick and we were getting back below the clouds, I was becoming interested. Let's jump forward 30 seconds. There we go. All right, so I wanted to enter early, but I just waited until this close because we had a rejection. We're below stop loss right above there. Order should be filled by now. All right, so but we don't see any selling coming in. So that's one thing until now, right? I said okay. I see sellers coming in. Cool. Let's let price run. Um, download that. 20. So 8 minutes in this trade. So I'm 8 minutes in this trade. So I'm marking my levels. My entry is 56.07, and my stop loss is 50. All right, so let's get a calculator up to see the range. So 56.07 and 5620.5, I think it was. So about a 13-point stop loss, right? I think that's what I wrote. 56, 20, 25. Alright, so about a 13-point stop loss, right? That's my initial stop loss. Not really feeling it. 13 times 5 is $66, which is a lot, but I'm trying to get a lot more out of the market. But I'm just following whatever this setup gives me. It looks good. We do need to get up below the absorption here, which I'm aware of. So price struggles, and then we start to see signs of selling. There goes price dropping. I'm really interested. I move my stop loss to break even around this point. So we kind of drop more than 10 points. Alright, I said okay. I marked it. Move my stop loss to break even. When the price really below this, my goal is to get right down to here, the 2 to 1. So a little bit over 2 to 1. Price comes down, struggles. We can see the lower wicks, and there yanks me out. All right, so I've been yanked out of the market. All right, buyers are flooding in. Buying wants to flood in. Not very clear. Thought about re-entering when price shows selling. Maybe like right here. Thought about re-entering there. Stop loss right above. Price ends up coming right back up to the break-even point. So there's that. All right, and then thought about re-entering right here again. All right, just like speculating, but I would have been stopped out at break-even. This one actually took us there, but the initial play was pretty good. It's just that I got stopped out here somewhere, right? So there goes that trade. It works out. We hit absorption. I saw this. I said, okay, maybe we're gonna reverse back up. Nope, not enough for me to trust would be a reversal. I said, okay, well, I guess we're gonna continue lower. Because price struggled. Yeah, and continue lower. I'm just watching it. We hit this, our EOV on the NQ, and ES is close to its RSI bottom. All right, and then now we see a reversal comes in here, right? Buyers step in. So here, buyers step in. You can see that, boom, got a flush of buyers stepping in. We got a nice double bottom. We got this level here, could have drew it there, and then I think that's when Carmine took his trade. All right, this is not for me. I would like to see price move up and then come back down. And probably a longer, thicker candle than this, but yeah, that's not for me. So that's not my trade. But price does hold above this. Boom, 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 pulls back. Boom, 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 pulls back. Maybe enter here. Stop loss there. As far as just what the charts are giving. That would be an ideal area, and then just run it back up into that this level here. This was already been destroyed. Carbon rating is up to 90. Actually, no, this would have been an area to exit right here. RSI, the bottom of this, bottom of that. Yeah, this would have been an exit. So from, I don't know what that is. It would have even been 2 to 1. But price does push up higher into this levels here, and then we're gonna look into where my second trade came in at 1253. So waiting was frustrating. So I'm looking at price just do this weird trend line up on low buying volume. It's 1204. Right, typically at 12:15, 12:30, I walk away. 12:15, trying to see, are we gonna get a short? Right, I see the absorption. Okay, I'm excited, but then price move higher. Okay, I see the RSI. I'm excited. We're at my level of interest. We came right back to it. Like, this is the perfect level that price should sell off at. Right, but we have buying, 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 buying. Right, prior selling but buying. So buyers are still in control. No selling here, no selling there, no selling here. All right, wait to see, do we get sell? All right, I said, okay, maybe we're gonna go up higher. And I'm literally at the charts for the most part all the way up to here. It's not 12:30. I checked the news to see if we have any special news coming in. I think we had one at 1 o'clock. We had bonds. Alright, I'm liking this push down. Now I want it to be a solid candle retest. That's really what I want. I like the push down. Alright, I'm starting to get interested. I want to see a retest, but retest of what is the question. I don't know yet. We push down. We consolidate right at the lows here on both ES and NQ at the low of this absorption, which is weird. So in my head, I said buyers are still in control. Sellers haven't stepped in yet. We got sellers right here, but not enough for me to trust it. Now we got like a nice little top. We're holding the bigger level. This is that yellow candle on both of them. We're holding that level. Price couldn't break it. Price is holding it. Nice solid drop. Nice retest. Well, now all we gotta do is get the entry. Sellers are wanting to step in. I like this. Alright. Screw it. Let's just go. Right? Probably could have waited a little bit longer. I traded at 53.04, right? So that's my entry, right? I said screw it. Let's just go. Price is holding. We had some signs of selling, and then the selling candle, we came back up with no volume. So my entries are 56, 13, 25. Alright, so that's my entry. Like it's 11 point stop loss. 50, come back. 56, 13.25 minus 56, 24.25. Alright, 11 point stop loss. Alright, so the last one was 13. This was 11 point stop loss. So about $55. Trying to get down to this right here. Alright, so about 100. If we can get down here, is my true goal right here. This 56.60 is my true goal. Not gonna lie, I think price can go down there because there's nothing else really there. The stop loss, I don't have anything here besides this. There's nothing that matches. The RSI here has been broken. We have this little buying here, but it looks like it's irrelevant. So I enter, price pushes up, feeling uncomfortable, truly uncomfortable. I should have waited for maybe this candle right here. Alright, I would have entered a little higher, a little tighter, but that should have been probably my better entry. Let's go back a little bit. I waited for the 5 minute. I keep telling myself this is not news. There's no reason for me to be in this trade. right? So right here, right? So 56.18 would have been the would have probably been my better entry. 56.18. With a stop loss at 56.24.25. 56.24.25 minus 56.18. Right, a 6 point stop loss. So 56.18. I'd move my stop loss down to 56.17.50. Right, after price moves. All right, so let's move forward. Alright, so but price did need to break below, so maybe I wouldn't enter there because price is still above the EMAs. So maybe I would have entered there. Maybe I would have entered on that previous candle, which is 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, which is 56.15. Alright, so we add 56.15, so 3 more points, so about 9. Alright, 56.15. Alright, let's see if price moves very nicely away from 56.15. Yeah, I like that. Right, I really want price to go down here. So now this is above 2 to 1. Right, it's kind of like where we at. We already did. We already did. Sorry, 10 points, not 2 to 1. We already got 10 points out for that trade. Wanted to see price break. Selling dries up. We still have now. We have selling direction. We did say okay, we're gonna sell. Now we have a nice double top, but I saw buying is trying to creep in on this candle, and then buying does creep in on that candle. So I thought about moving my stop loss right here, because now price does look like it's about to go, but it doesn't. It reverses full right here and stop me out, right? So it looked like it was about to go, but then it reverses, holding that level, holding that area, refusing to go down. And then from there, I marked my charts and I said, screw it, I need to go eat. I'm getting a headache. Buyers are still in control. So I don't see any of this. I'm away from the computer. Now we hit a high, no matches anywhere, nothing of interest. And then for some reason, price just started selling off. Right? Pulls up, did a nice little pullback, right? And another pullback. Don't know why. Oh, I think because it broke all of this, so it pulls back into where this yellow thing is here. Pulls back into this here. The RSI was pulls to that one there, and let's see what happens. All right, so I'm back. All right. Now we got our sellers. Sellers became present. They're interested. I'm back. And then I think around here, I think I walked. No, I didn't walk away yet. All right, so we got a nice break. So I could have taken this trade right here, but then the stop loss just looked like it's too far. All right, this stop loss just looked too far. All right, nice buying, fail. I said, okay, we can come back and retest that. I'll get interested in going short. Fucked up. We retested it, and I found an excuse to say, okay, I don't like how this is not a long body. I don't like how we're back inside the cloud without the selling. And it's legit because I don't trade these. It's legit reasons not to enter. Usually I would like to see the black cloud retest, and I just saw buying. I said, okay, well, we have selling here, right? But I saw the buying. I said, I'm not interested in that. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. So crazy thing is that we had buying back here when we sold off on the 5 minute. So this level here, very tight, could have been the entry, because after that, well, price goes, and I think after that I do walk away from the charts because I couldn't understand what was going on. But there goes my level about to be hit. So after this, boom, stop loss would have been here, would have never touched it, and there we go. So 10, 20, almost 25 points, and there it goes. We hit our level, and we basically that would have been it, right? I just had to wait for that one. So the setup did come at 3 o'clock. It came. If I look at the 15-minute chart, it was the perfect setup, but the 1 minute kept me out of the trade. This would have been my third trade of the day, and I'll pull out that 1 minute chart on the 15-minute. This is the candle right here. Both ES and NQ provided. Right, nice long body, came back up, star, boom, could have entered there, and then ride this bad boy down just like that. Right, right to this one here. So about 25 points, right? Yep. And this is overnight session. So that happened, and that was pretty much it for the day. But that would have been, we got the sell, set up. We broke below. We got the failed buy. That would have been my entry. That would have been my retest. Entry right here. Boom. Price pushed down. Maybe hold it if I didn't move my stop loss too soon. Boom. We get down here. Never come back to that retest. Buy more here. Stop loss there. Boom. Came back. Buy more here. Stop loss there. Boom. Then exit. This would have been a great trade. Alright, so that's it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow.